Are you brave enough to face the deadliest places on Earth? Get ready for a terrifying journey through the 10 most dangerous places in the world, where nature shows its darkest side. Buckle up and don't forget to look over your shoulder, if you dare. You're watching Route of Curiosity, where every stop uncovers a new mystery. In 10th place, we have the Kokoda Trail in Papua New Guinea, one of the most challenging and dangerous trails in the world. This historic trail, stretching about 60 miles through dense jungles and steep mountains, was the site of one of the most brutal battles of World War II between Australian and Japanese forces. Today, it's a test of physical and mental endurance for adventurers who attempt to complete it. The Kokoda Trail traverses rugged terrain, with rivers full of crocodiles, treacherous mud beds, and steep inclines. The weather conditions are unpredictable, with torrential rains that can turn the trail into a river of mud and suffocating heat that challenges even the most prepared. Tropical diseases, such as malaria, are also a constant risk, requiring strict precautions. Despite the dangers, the Kokoda Trail offers an unforgettable experience. Hikers are rewarded with breathtaking views, encounters with local culture, and a profound sense of achievement upon completing the journey. However, the trail demands respect and meticulous preparation, as the relentless jungle of Papua New Guinea doesn't forgive mistakes. In 9th place, the Cave of the Crystals in Nica, Mexico, is a true treasure hidden deep within the earth. Discovered by miners in 2000, the cave contains some of the largest natural crystals ever found, some measuring up to 39 feet long and weighing several tons. The beauty of these giant crystals is stunning, but the conditions inside the cave are extremely hostile. With internal temperatures reaching up to 136 degrees Fahrenheit and 99% humidity, survival in the Cave of the Crystals without special equipment is impossible. The extreme heat and humidity create a suffocating atmosphere where prolonged exposure can quickly lead to heat exhaustion and death. Explorers entering the cave must wear refrigerated suits and carry oxygen supplies to survive. The formation of the crystals is a process that took millions of years, with the perfect combination of temperature and mineralization. The Cave of the Crystals is a testament to nature's incredible ability to create beauty in extreme conditions. However, for humans, exploring this place is a constant battle against the elements, where any mistake can be fatal. In 7th place, we have Lake Nyos, which hides a deadly secret. In 1986, the lake released a lethal cloud of carbon dioxide that suffocated 1,700 people and thousands of animals in an event known as a limnic eruption. This tragedy occurred due to the sudden release of CO2 accumulated at the bottom of the lake, creating a dense cloud that descended the slopes and asphyxiated everything in its path. Lake Nyos is a volcanic lake formed in a crater created by volcanic activity. The lake's water is loaded with CO2, which dissolves under the pressure of the depths. When this pressure is released, the gas rapidly rises to the surface, forming a gas explosion that can be deadly. This phenomenon is rare but extremely dangerous, as carbon dioxide is invisible and odorless. Since the 1986 disaster, measures have been taken to prevent another catastrophe. Degassing systems have been installed to release CO2 in a controlled manner, reducing the risk of another sudden explosion. However, Lake Nyos remains a terrifying reminder of what can happen when nature unleashes its hidden forces unexpectedly. In 6th place, Mount Washington in New Hampshire is famous for its extreme weather. Although it's not the highest mountain, standing at 6,288 feet, it holds the record for the highest wind speeds ever recorded on the Earth's surface, reaching an astonishing 231 miles per hour. These weather conditions make Mount Washington a deadly challenge for climbers and adventurers. In addition to the fierce winds, Mount Washington is often enveloped by violent storms and freezing temperatures. In winter, wind chills can drop below -40 degrees Fahrenheit, making prolonged exposure a serious risk of frostbite and hypothermia. Sudden and unpredictable weather changes add another layer of danger, as climbers can be caught off guard by sudden storms. Despite the risks, Mount Washington attracts many visitors each year. Adventurers are drawn by the wild beauty and the chance to challenge one of the planet's most extreme climates. However, the mountain demands respect and meticulous preparation. Proper protective equipment and constant monitoring of weather conditions are essential for anyone wishing to face this climatic giant. In fifth place, we have Ramy Island in Myanmar, notorious as one of the deadliest places in the world, not because of its geography, but because of its inhabitants, saltwater crocodiles. During the Burma campaign in World War II, hundreds of Japanese soldiers, fleeing British forces, took refuge in the island's mangroves, only to be decimated by these predators. Saltwater crocodiles are the largest living reptiles, with some specimens exceeding 20 feet in length. They are extremely territorial and possess incredibly powerful jaws capable of crushing bones with ease. At night, these predators become even more active, making Ramy's mangroves a deadly hunting ground for anyone venturing there. The story of Ramy is a terrifying reminder of the danger these crocodiles pose. The murky waters and dense mangroves provide the perfect hiding place for these cunning hunters, and those who enter their territory unprepared face a constant and deadly threat. Ramy is a place where nature shows its ferocity without remorse. In fourth place, hidden in the Kamchatka Peninsula, Russia's Valley of Death is a place where the earth exudes death itself. This valley is famous for its poisonous gases that emanate from the ground and create a lethal atmosphere for any living creature. Animals entering the valley are often found dead, victims of the toxic vapors permeating the air. The Valley of Death was discovered by scientists in the early 20th century and has since been the subject of intense research. The gases emitted from the ground are composed of a mixture of carbon dioxide, sulfur, and other toxic elements that can quickly kill any living being that inhales the contaminated air. Even plants and microorganisms struggle to survive in this hostile environment. Despite its sinister name, the Valley of Death attracts many curious scientists and adventurers. They come equipped with gas masks and other protective gear to study the unique geology and natural processes occurring there. However, for the casual visitor, this valley is a grim reminder of nature's deadly power and the invisible forces that shape our planet. In third place, Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most eerie and fascinating landscapes in the world. Its reddish waters, caused by the presence of microorganisms and algae, may seem like a visual spectacle but hide a deadly danger. The lake's high alkalinity, with pH levels reaching up to 10.5, is enough to burn the skin and eyes of animals that come into contact with the water. The lake's temperature can reach up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, making it inhospitable to most forms of life. However, the lake is home to millions of lesser flamingos that feed on the algae, thriving in these extreme conditions. These flamingos have developed incredible resilience to the lake's harsh environment, but other animals are not so lucky. Many animals that enter the lake end up calcified by the high alkalinity, turning into macabre salt statues. The surreal landscape of Lake Natron, with its red and pink hues and flamingos contrasting with the petrified bodies of other animals, creates an otherworldly atmosphere. For humans, visiting Lake Natron must be done with extreme caution, as the risk of chemical burns and dehydration is constant. It's a disturbing reminder of how nature can be both beautiful and deadly. In second place, welcome to Hell on Earth, also known as the Danakil Desert in Ethiopia. This desert is famous for its extreme conditions, with temperatures soaring above 122 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the hottest places on the planet. Besides the scorching heat, the desert is filled with volcanic landscapes, including sulfuric acid lakes and fumaroles that emit toxic gases. The Danakil Desert is one of the most inhospitable and remote regions in the world, but it is also a geological wonder. Its vibrant colors, with bright yellows, oranges, and reds, are the result of dissolved minerals and intense volcanic activity. Despite its alien beauty, this desert is extremely dangerous. The toxic gases can cause severe respiratory problems, and dehydration is a constant threat to the few visitors who venture there. Interestingly, the Danakil Desert is inhabited by the Afar people, a nomadic tribe that has adapted to the harsh conditions over the centuries. They are known for their resilience and ability to survive in an environment that challenges life itself. However, for outsiders, the desert is a brutal reminder of nature's power and humanity's fragility in the face of it. And in first place, we have Snake Island, also known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, in Brazil. This small island, located about 21 miles off the coast of São Paulo state, is home to one of the deadliest snakes in the world, the golden lancehead pit viper. It's estimated that there are between 1 to 5 snakes per square meter on the island, making it one of the most lethal places for humans. The golden lancehead pit viper is a venomous snake whose bite can cause severe necrosis, leading to tissue loss and, eventually, death if not treated promptly. Additionally, the island is virtually unexplored and isolated, increasing the risk for any adventurer who dares to land there. Most visits to the island are restricted to researchers who need special authorization and adequate equipment to protect themselves from the snakes. Snake Island is also shrouded in legends and scary stories. It is said that the first Portuguese settlers abandoned the island after numerous snake attacks, and even today, local fishermen avoid the area. Without a doubt, it is a place where nature reigns supreme, and anyone who ventures there must be prepared to face a true reptilian nightmare. These are the 10 most dangerous places in the world, where nature shows its fiercest face. Think twice before visiting any of these destinations unless you're willing to face the greatest dangers on the planet. You're watching Route of Curiosity, where every stop uncovers a new mystery.